Have you ever had any crazy party experiences? That is an awesome story. I think it's the best one I've heard all day. I know you got another funny story for me, so let's hear it. What was she doing? Well, I think our friend here learned a lesson that we hope he will keep with him. So is that kind of embarrassing for you guys? I got some freshmen here, and they're going to tell me about their first college party experience. I hope you've been thoroughly embarrassed. Watch out for those red and blue lights. What's up, Mason? I'm Antonia. Welcome to Campus Confessionals. I'm back in the JC this week to get your wild and crazy stories. So watch out. I'm coming for you. Okay, tell me this embarrassing story.
Okay, so we're at Tech, right?
Okay.
And it's homecoming, so we're getting a little rowdy. Started drinking at probably like 10, so...
There was like a little mixer mini party at, I think it was at Wilson. It was a dance. It was the floor above my friend's dorm. We had Aristocrat vodka, and they were making, let's say, margaritas.
My friend, I'm not going to say his name for the sake of him, but he was completely just belligerent at about 9 o'clock at night. And then come late night, I'm sleeping on the couch, I hear this noise.
And they basically poured the whole bottle of Aristocrat, and I had maybe about, I think, 8 cups of it. And if you remember Heather Wild, hi Heather, shout out.
I look up, what do I find? I see him like standing, looking at the wall. Yeah. Like, I'm like, what do you do?
She took care of me the whole night while I was throwing up. She dragged me actually across President's Park towards back to Monroe, and she stripped me down butt naked.
His friend invited us to stay at their apartment. He knocks their TV over. It falls flat on the ground. I thought the thing was going to explode. I don't know what was going on. And then he goes to the bathroom, and I can just, as I'm picking this TV up, which I was, like, for sure thought it was broken.
Apparently, hope this doesn't go there, but like I was just sticking my butt out in the shower, and they got pictures of me. I have no idea if it's on the internet or not. If you see probably just a white ass, white ass, it's probably mine.
I put it up on the thing, and I just hear like him peeing somewhere. I don't even know where. That's the end of the story. That's it.
Did he like make a mess?
I don't know. I went to sleep.
We're gonna go look for it and like put it up as you're talking.
Okay.
It's gonna be my screenshot.
That's it.
Wow, that's crazy. So you're like, I'm not going to deal with this drunk idiot. I'm just going back to sleep.
Exactly. That's it.
I promise to bleep his name.
Okay. don't.
And I know him too.
You can't use it.
I won't. I'm going to bleep it. Now, see, Heather's a little girl, so how the heck did she pull you all the way across the park?
I don't know. She probably had somebody. Her and Nick Hedberg. Another shout out.
Oh, Nick. We know Nick and Heather. No, for real, I really will bleep it.
He'll beat me up.
What?
He's bigger than me and he'll beat me up. You gotta bleep his name.
I'll bleep it, I promise. So tell me about your run-in with the cops.
It's a funny story because, one night, I happened to be coming off of campus, visiting a friend, and I get pulled over.
We went over to New York, and we celebrated New Year's in the Bronx. So we were in the boogie down, and 12 o'clock hit, and everybody's getting on the dance, everybody's partying, and we were all chilling.
Come to find out, my license was suspended. Car was totally fine. Instead of letting me call somebody to come get my car and drive it to where it needs to be taken,
MC on the mic said, "Now, for the next 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 151 shots and apple martinis for $2. I said, word.
Instead, they towed my car, left me on the side of the road at 2:30 in the morning, did not give me a ride to a phone or to where I was going.
I ran up to that bar, started ordering shots. Next thing I know, I woke up in the bouncer's car with the bouncer opening up the door going, "Why the hell are you in my car?"
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Oh, wait, where are you going?
I'm looking around. I'm reaching for my keys, because I'm thinking it's my car. I'm like, nah, man, it's my car. I start reaching, and then I realize that it's not my car.
So, why did they just leave you there?
I don't know. It's a lot of things that could be a factor. I mean, I don't know.
Look over, I see this big Puerto Rican dude, and this girl standing next to him. I was like, oh, nah. I'm like, oh, man.
And it could be just one of them nights where everybody was just, maybe they were all, bent or something. I don't know. I don't know if they were smoking something or drinking something. I don't know why.
Luckily, he knew one of my boys. So we were cool with the people that were throwing the party. So, craziest thing, I break into someone's car, and he ended up giving me a ride home to my boy's crib in the Bronx.
That's pretty funny, but not, because those cops are not very cool.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of stories, not quite as bad as that one, but definitely running with the cops, not fun.
So keep your eyes on the police out there.
All right, well, thank you.
Gave me a ride to the area because I didn't know exactly where the place was. So I had to walk around the Bronx for like an hour and a half, New Year's Day, trying to find out where it was.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't get beat up by that big Puerto Rican guy.
Nope. Thank God. That was probably ridiculous. I survived that night.
I know a lot of you really don't like to get in front of the camera, so I've added a new segment to Campus Confessionals, and it is emails. So anybody who's too embarrassed to get in front of the camera, send me an email, mcn@gmu.edu. So this week, we got a couple stories, and I'm going to tell them to you right now. To Campus Confessionals. The worst thing happened to me last week. I was in the men's bathroom when I heard some moaning noises coming from the stall next to me. After I finished my business, I peeked over the stall only to find my ex-girlfriend and some random dude doing it. I was so shocked that I slipped and my foot went right into the nasty toilet that I had not flushed yet. As if this wasn't bad enough, my ex zipped up and opened my stall to find me standing in my own Beat that. From Soggy Socks. Wow, what about that one? I would like to meet that person, actually, and tell him how weird their story is, okay? Here's another one coming at you. Hey, Antonia, I'm so fed up with my 5 roommates. My least favorite roomie stumbled into my room the other night at 3 a.m. because she was so drunk she didn't know it was my room. Her sleazy boyfriend stumbled in after her and pissed all over my laptop. Yuck! I was so angry I screamed at them and threw my alarm clock at his head. The next morning, I found my roomie's boyfriend with a huge black eye and made him buy me a new laptop. No more random roomies for me next year. Love, one pissed off chick. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for this? Okay. Tell me a crazy, embarrassing, weird, funny story.
It's not that crazy or weird.
We're in the WGMU studio, and DJ Nick the Slick here is he's gonna give us a confessional over the air. It's gonna be really funny.
Okay, well, I was in Japan in the summer, and somebody in the train station, he fell down the stairs and he cracked his head open.
Freshman year, I'm just getting to know everyone on my hall, and we decided to go walk to Chow, and these beautiful girls start walking in front. They're walking in front of us.
And right now I'm about to do a WGMU exclusive. I have in the studio with me Karush and Antonia.
And he was bleeding really bad, but this is the difference in culture. Instead of sitting there and like asking for help, he ran to the bathroom and he got paper towels, and he started cleaning in his own blood.
It's a bunch of horny 18-year-old guys, so we're all kind of staring. And I got so involved with looking at them that I didn't see the curve, and I fell down right on my face in front of all my friends.
Antonia is the host of Campus Confessionals, which you can see on Mason Cable Channel Network.
19.
When does it air?
5 o'clock and 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock every day.
5 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock every day. If you live on campus, you can catch it on Channel 19.
And blood was just dripping on the floor. He was cleaning. But I think there was more to the story. I think someone pushed him down the stairs because there's a lot of gangs there, and he didn't want to go with the cops or to the hospital, so that's a little shady.
And then they all started laughing because they knew exactly why I had fallen down, because we were all looking at the same thing.
And now I'm about to do my own little confession. So forgive me, Father. I have sinned. But here it goes. I want to talk about something that happened. I don't think I've talked about this yet, but I want to talk about something that happened over Memorial Day this past summer. My friend Brian and I...
So his head was bleeding.
But he was cleaning the floor.
And he was just cleaning the floor?
Yeah.
Because they're, like, obsessed with cleanliness?
No, just because he, like, respected the place and stuff like that. I don't know. He wanted to make sure that he didn't damage the train station and stuff.
So, did the girls see you?
Thankfully not. They kept going. But my friends certainly gave it to me for a while.